What do you want?
Hey guys. Hello everyone. Whatever you want. Hello everyone.
So hey guys.
Hey
okay.
guys. Okay, hi guys. Hey guys, I'm Tadrina.
I'm Talia.
Welcome back to another episode of Teatails,
where we bring you today's Teatails for tomorrow's use.
We have a lot to discuss today.
A lot.
So, we're not even gonna babble.
That's
We're not
it.
even gonna dilly-dally. We're just gonna jump right into it with some iced tea.
Yes, so quickly before we start, on the screen, before we talk about iced tea and hot tea, we'll give you like a little breakdown. So if you don't want to listen to everything, we hope you do, but if you don't, you care about one thing in life, just look at the bottom or on the side and you'll see a list of where you can find.
Yeah, we'll have some timestamps for you guys so you guys could know which stories we're talking about in each section. Thank you for that disclaimer, actually. That was a good announcement.
No problem.
But hot tea. Hot tea time.
I love this. This is a little hot. We got a lot of hot.
Yeah, we have a lot to discuss.
So I think we should talk about the Emmys first since it was most recent.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Everyone looked amazing.
Everyone looks fabulous. Not everyone actually.
Tandrina's forte.
There was there were some looks. I might talk to you guys a little bit more about this on our Instagram story. So be sure to follow us at Instagram at Teatails_. But I found actually that a lot of the looks this year were kind of like, like the people that I expected to show out and kill it were not the ones that killed it. So it was cute though. It was cute. It was cute. For the most part, everyone looked cute. Yeah,
it was nice. I think it was nice. It was interesting to watch.
HBO and Netflix tied with their total wins of 23, and Games of Thrones won for the third time in a row. Best drama. Best drama series or whatever that.
A lot of very cool
epic
wins.
Category is. Yeah. But I'm excited for this next year of television.
It is. I feel like TV and movies, but TV is really moving in a positive direction, I think, in terms of inclusion and diversity and variety. And it was really cool to see the nominees. I mean, even though a lot of people didn't win, of course, the nominations were so broad from all angles and areas and colors and variations. It was really nice to see.
Michael Che and Colin Jost, actually, who hosted the Emmys, actually touched upon that upon not only like the Me Too movement, but also on diversity in these shows, which, like you said, I feel like we're kind of headed in the right direction. So that's good. Baby steps, baby steps.
Yeah. So we have an unfortunate death. Mac Miller just passed, as most of you may know. Very unfortunate. It was said to be an overdose. The thing that was interesting to me, I was listening to the radio and one of the commentators said that he feels like it wasn't on purpose. He doesn't feel like it was suicide. Wow. He said it feels like it was kind of just drug use gone wrong. You kind of never know what you're taking, you're ingesting. So,
and I don't know if this is accurate, but I did hear somewhere as well that he wasn't a heavy user of that. And he wasn't in a bad,
he just had bad place. Some like on and off depression that he was dealing with, and a lot of it. And this was really sad to me. A lot of people tied it to Ariana Grande, but according to what went down, it wasn't anything to do with that. Yeah, he was in an okay place, she was in an okay place, right? And they ended it amicably. She just wasn't able to deal with his lifestyle, basically. And they were okay after that.
And she did release a statement about that earlier this week, so we'll leave that quote right here. But our thoughts and prayers. It's really been hitting a lot of people. There was a lot of Mac Miller fans.
I was a Mac Miller fan, and it hit home. It's
crazy.
It's just sad to see that things kind of happen that way. And he was really loved and well respected in the music community. But
for sure. So again, thoughts and prayers with the family and loved ones of Mac Miller.
More sad news. Dwayne Wade.
Man.
I broke this to Tandrina.
She just broke this to me right now. I was like, wait, what do you mean? You know who Dwayne Wade is, right?
Wade?
Yeah, literally, she was like, oh,
Gabrielle Union's husband.
Dwayne Wade. I can't even believe it.
This is his last season.
I believe we're gonna have to watch every game. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's awesome. He's a rock star. I love him. Great player. But yeah, he's retiring. That's so sad.
The end of an era.
Rihanna though, my girl Rihanna.
Big ups.
She out here giving me some good news. she just officially became one of the ambassadors for Barbados. So congratulations.
Yes.
She has been a ride or die. What do you call people from Barbados? Bajan or
Barbadian, I believe,
Barbadian?
but Bajan is how islanders say it.
Okay,
Like,
well,
I'm
she's been
Bajan,
a
she's Bajan.
ride or die Bajan from the beginning of her Pond of Replay days. Okay, so I'm happy that this has finally happened for her.
Yeah.
Good for you, girl. And speaking of Rihanna, she also
Drama.
I know, some drama. She also closed out New York Fashion Week this year, which is like a congratulations, awesome type of thing with her first lingerie fashion show. But Talia was letting me know that it was a little controversial because Marc Jacobs usually closes out New York Fashion Week every fall. So
what happened is Marc Jacobs' show is at 6 p.m. every year, right? And Rihanna's show this year was at 7:30, which to most may not seem like a big deal, but Marc Jacobs has for a very long time been the last and closing show.
Yeah.
So some were speculating, it was this whole big thing, but a lot of people were speculating that Marc Jacobs was being petty and spiteful because he started his show super late, or the show, let me not say that, his show started super late. I'm talking like 45 minutes to an hour late, right? So that would put you at 6:45, 7 o'clock,
right.
and that would make people late for Rihanna's show if they were to stay for Marc Jacobs' show. So I saw some photos, and a lot of people, like the seats looked super empty for a Marc Jacobs show.
Wow.
Super empty because people had to leave. They had to go to both shows.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he played himself because she had all the supermodels at her show.
Oh my, and that's another thing too. Her show was so diverse and inclusive. She had 2 pregnant women, I believe. Mm-hmm. People of all different colors and races and statures, body types. Mm-hmm. And it was a very interesting show. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh.
It was very interesting.
But that was some interesting drama. I thought that was super cool. I can't even
believe it. That's crazy. But
big ups to her though. Really though, truthfully, Rihanna's doing amazing things.
She is. Yeah. She has changed the direction of the fashion industry, of the beauty industry, single-handedly. So I think that's amazing. Yeah. Marc Jacobs can hate if he wants to, but he tried it because, like Talia said, she had some good people. Yeah, he hasn't released anything yet, but that's the speculation. That's the tea behind it. New York Fashion Week in general, I am obsessed with New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, all the fashion weeks. If anybody with Fashion Week Connects just happened to be watching us, Teatails, we would love to receive an invitation. If you want us to review something or whatever. But speaking of the week, it started off already very dramatic with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. What is the beef? What is the why? Like, I just don't understand from the beginning of their feud. Just why?
It was social media. I think it was a lot of. She may have said this, and I think
subs,
a lot of it is fans. A lot of it,
for sure,
fans will take something, and it's not, you ride or die. That's cool. We know some ride or die Nicki fans and some ride or die Cardi fans, right? And if a fan feels a way, other fans may start to feel a way, and then it beats something up that might not have even meant to be a stew. Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be a stew. But that's what happened. Cardi took some things that Nicki Minaj did or said. She liked something on social media insinuating that Cardi B may not be the best of a mother. Mm-hmm. And Cardi, people were saying that Cardi B should not have reacted the way she is. But honestly, I don't not respect it. Granted, it wasn't the best. I wouldn't have handled it that way. But if you think about it, that's how Cardi B is. That's who she is. She's only a year out of that. Yeah. Like, she's really only a year out of that environment and that mindset and everything. That's and it doesn't take that long, 1, to get out of it, and 2, who's to say she wants to? You can't tell her to act a certain way. Granted, it was at Harper's Bazaar, and literally that's a little crazy.
Like opening basically Fashion Week. What a way to set the tone. It's awkward.
Yeah, but she threw both her shoes. She walked out barefoot. She had a big knot on her head. That was crazy.
Chichong. She had a huge chichong on her head. And Onika Mirage tried to come out for her afterwards all week, talking about, she crazy, like, you just look stupid, you just look crazy. Yeah. No, girl, she looks like herself. She looks like herself. But Kelly Rowland, everybody has been trying to get everybody to comment on this, and everybody has been commenting on it. But Kelly Rowland said something that really stuck out to me. She was like, you know what, in this day and age where you have people who are trying to fight for women, like people like Serena Williams, who are trying to, who are literally down to what they wear in the workplace, what Serena Williams wears on the court, is affecting, which that's a whole nother story, girl. Yeah. Serena Williams and the Japanese half Haitian girl who won the title, and Serena Williams got fined. That's a whole nother story, girl. We gonna leave the link down.
Girls and boys.
Girls and boys, yes. Sorry. Yes.
Men and women.
Yeah, sorry, Papa. But that's a whole other story. But Kelly Rowland was basically saying, when you have people like Serena Williams, Beyonce, people who are literally, Reese Witherspoon, who are literally trying to, Gina Rodriguez, people who are trying to make changes for women in the industry, you know, the Me Too movement, all of that, this is not the time to be fighting. This is not the time for women to be fighting women. We should be sticking up for each other, uplifting each other. None of this pettiness. Like, we don't have time for that. We just don't have space for that. We have to improve. We need to continue.
See, now on the other hand of things, just to play devil's advocate here and not to take too much time, I think it runs in the family, but you know, I think again on the opposite end, people are so quick to have Twitter fingers. People are very quick to be like, yeah, what's up on Instagram, on social media in general, on the internet in general, not face to face in general, through text message. And then when it comes to being in person, and that's kind of why I respected Cardi B. I don't have a side. I don't think either one of them is right or wrong, but I kind of respected Cardi B for being like, yo, what's up in person, because a lot of people don't do that. And I think it's important to still have that face-to-face interaction and to talk it out and be real and be humans. Like, I agree. I think it comes from more of like a respect level. I don't think Cardi had the intent, maybe she did, to go fight, but I think maybe because Nicki Minaj wasn't engaging at all back, that's why she got angry. I don't know. I have no way. But I think both sides are correct. We shouldn't be fighting about petty things like this. We should just be uplifting. But you know, it gets a little crazy sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta defend your honor.
I guess. Take the sword. Right. Take the sword or the shoe. Yo, the memes. Oh my gosh.
I can't. That even makes me think about Kanye West. But honestly, we have just been rambling for way too long in today's episode. So maybe we'll talk about Kanye a little bit next week, or follow us on Instagram again, and maybe we'll have some commentary for you guys. But I think that's gonna be it for today's episode.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you and all the people that ask questions as always. Stay beautiful. Stay prosperous.
Checking us on it.
Stay in the know. You know. Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm saying, girl. It's a long day. And guy.
All right, guys.